What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to Expression Culture, here with me, Gareth, Honda Guru. Join me in a different setting than usually standing out my front door. A bit windy today, so I thought I'd just sit here and try and catch the breeze out a little bit. Going to be a very quick video. I'm sure some of you are probably happy about that, although I'm going to yabber on a little bit. Anyway, today we have probably the most expensive emblem you can get for the Honda CRZ. So on the European model, I think pretty much on all models apart from Asian models, might be slightly different in certain parts of Asia, but anyway, it is that part number there, and that is, Asian viewers will probably not get excited about this. Anyone else might. It is this CRZ emblem here, which you can see it's kind of like 3D. It's behind like a piece of plastic or resin. But that replaces what we have in the European models. I think the American ones on them as well. We have a passenger airbag light there. Now, you still need to retain that passenger airbag light. You need to keep it sort of plugged in behind the stereo fascia, because otherwise you're going to get an airbag warning light. So just make you aware of that. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to wrap that in some like bubble wrap. Yeah, so I'm going to do that so it doesn't sort of rattle and it's secured. So I'm not going to show you how to take out the stereo. I'm sure you already probably know how to do that. It's one screw underneath, which I believe is an 8mm, which you need to go in sort of above the cup holders, above sort of where the gear stick area is. Pull a couple of trims down, and then it's basically then held in with a load of clips. Easy to sort of do that from the top, where the sort of cubby box is at the top of the dashboard. Open that out and pull it out. But I think there's plenty of videos on the internet how to remove the stereo out of one of these, so go check one of them out. But like I said, before I actually start, it's probably a good idea to show you what we're actually replacing. So like I said, we have this passenger airbag light, which comes on for a short period when you first start the car and then goes out, just to make, basically showing that there's no faults with the airbag warning system. So yeah, I'm going to replace that. But anyway, let's crack on. Right, so with the stereo just sort of pulled forward, I could just unplug it all, but I really can't be bothered. It won't cause any harm. Anyway, this is the plug for it, which you can see plugs in there. You'll need to keep this plugged in. That one's for the hazard light, which is that one there. So 2 Phillips or Posi screws. Take that out. Then we need to, we can probably cable tie these together, so, or cable tie up round the back somewhere. Well, they branch together, so yeah, it'll probably be best to really keep them two together. And like I said, I'm going to wrap it in bubble wrap and then cable tie it all in. But yeah, it should be a nice short video for once. Not that I don't enjoy talking, like to interact with my viewers, but I know some of you don't like me yabbering on too much, but unfortunately it's my channel, and if you want to watch me, you'll listen to me chat. Anyway, let's take these out. Alright, so that's the passenger airbag light removed from there. Now I'm going to put in the new CRZ emblem, and then this I'll wrap up, like I've been saying. I'll wrap it up, connect it back up obviously, and I'll show you where I'm at then. One thing I forgot to mention, this part number, the one I gave you, which is there, this is only for a Navi model, or if you've got this fascia. If you're using the standard stereo, it is a different part number and will not work. You need to obviously make sure these are the same like same locating pins and everything, because these warning lights and the hazard light switch, they're actually different. If you don't have this fascia, if you have like the standard stereo, they won't actually fit without modifying them, and I think you still get a little bit of a gap. But that's something to bear in mind. I'll try and find the part number for the other one, the standard stereo. But yeah, let's crack on. Alright, there we go. So that's been now screwed in, and I've wrapped that up with a bit of bubble wrap even, sorry. Bit overkill probably, but won't do it no harm, just stops it rattling. So yeah, I'm going to put this all back together now, show you what the finished article looks like. Right, there we go. That's it in. It's great, doesn't it? I really like that. And yeah, as you can see, there is no airbag warning lights or anything on it. Obviously the engine's not started at the moment, so we've still got all the warning lights here. But as you can see, it's the engine's not even running, it's just the ignition on, just to make sure that we didn't get any SRS codes or anything. But as you can see, we're all great. Yeah, I really like that. That's really cool. Shame we didn't get this from standard, but then I like the fact that, you know, I can do these little things to make it more unique, obviously for this country. But you know, if I imported one, or you know, an Asian one, Japanese import or anything, it would have that. But on this UK model, it doesn't. Woohoo! So there we go, boys and girls. Hope you enjoyed that little video there. I certainly am very happy with the product. They're very expensive. I think RRP, they're like 90 something quid. Thankfully, I managed to get this through Talk Parts by Talk GT. Discount code for Talk Parts is Honda Guru, all capitals, no space. I'll put it in the description anyway. But if you go on talkgt.co.uk, I think it is, just sort of search Talk GT and go onto their parts section. It's only a small discount at the moment. It's quite a new code, so it's got a build. But yes, I think at the moment it's 5% on anything apart from Honda, I think it is. But yeah, you might as well use it if you go in there. I mean, they are one of the best part suppliers in the UK. I have to stop filming for a few seconds. I don't know if it's just this country, but kids nowadays, Jesus Christ, if I was swearing at that age, I'd have been hung. Jesus. Anyway, that part was supplied by Talk Parts by Talk GT. Like I said, thank you very much, Matt. Had to wait about 6 weeks for it to turn up from Japan, but it is what it is. Their importing part service and car service is so effortless. It's definitely worthwhile. They're definitely a company to spending your money with. I would definitely recommend them, and I don't just say that as a, you know, as they sponsor me, but you know, Matt is a lovely bloke to deal with. Really easy going. Josh is a sound lad. Yeah, so I can't recommend them enough. They pretty much supply me most of my parts, other than the few bits I get from Days Performance Parts. Yeah, sorry that the content's been a bit slow at the moment. As you'll probably be aware if you're a long-time viewer, it gets quite cold here, and I work on the cars on my driveway, and yeah, I sort of slow down over winter. I actually am planning to sort of take the car off the road this winter, not in the respects of not insuring and not taxing it, because this thing's so cheap to insure and tax that I don't even miss it. £20 road tax, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I'm planning on sort of taking it off the road. So I've got 2 more events in October. One is Jap Show finale at Santapod. So if you're there, come and have a look at us. I'm going to have a stand there, obviously Expression Culture. People have this illusion that because I like Hondas, which are Japanese, I like all Japanese cars. I don't. I like Hondas. I don't really like any other cars. I appreciate other cars, but I love Hondas. Anyway, I'm chatting shit again, and some of you guys don't like that. Oh well. I'll continue chatting more shit. Yeah, so very happy with the product. I don't know whether you can still get these, because Matt was saying this happened to be the last one in stock at Honda Japan. So I don't know if anywhere else has any stock of these, like Malaysia or Indonesia or anything like that. But yeah, it might be worth a while. If you want it, you might be able to get like a used one out of a Japanese import or something, or an Asian import. But yeah, there's the part number if you want it. I'm so happy with it. Actually, I've been trying to chase this for a while, but last time I got a quote on these, like I said, it was like 96 quid. Torque did me a really good deal. I'm not going to disclose how much I paid, because obviously they are a sponsor of mine, but they did me a very good deal, and I'm sure if you can still get one, they will be happy to give you a reasonable price, I should think. So on that note, please check out the sponsors in the intro and the outro. Just want to give a quick shout out to a very good friend of mine, Victor. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, buddy. I know how to spell it, but I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Is it Vita? I don't know. You tell me if I'm wrong or not. All right, mate. But Vitor, I think his name's spelt. He's Portuguese anyway, but he's a lovely lad, and he runs a channel called FN2 Ops. If you're into FN2s, please go and check out his channel. He's a really, really cool guy. He did live in the UK. He's now moved back to Portugal. Unfortunately, I didn't get the opportunity to actually meet him in person, but he's a lovely bloke. His channel's great. He's got some really informative videos. On that, he's just brought out a Powerflex video doing the FN2 rear axle bushes, which I fitted to this CRZ. So you can check that video out if you want. But I do have Powerflex bushes for the front arms, and I just haven't got round to it yet. Like I said, I've got to wait till I've got to take the car off the road, which is going to happen in October. No, sorry, at the end of October. 2 more shows. One being Jap show finale at Santa Pod, and the other being, I think it's Modified Live at Snetterton. It's also got the Time Attack series there, so I'm going to go to that. I'm just going to display it like in an individual display. Hopefully, if not, I might end up on someone else's stand. I don't know, but yeah, that's the last 2 shows for this year for me. I'm then taking the car off the road. I'm then going to start doing a few more bits to it that I can whilst the weather's not too bad. I'm going to underseal sort of like the rear axle back of the floor of the car, and I've got a hard race rear anti-roll bar, rear sway bar, if you're a yank, to go on the back, and also whilst I do those Powerflex bushes on the front arms, I've got all new boot covers, genuine Honda ones, because on the last service they sort of said they're starting to deteriorate, although they said that last year, but I think I've done like 1,300 miles since my last service, so yeah. Anyway, I've chatted more shit. I don't really care, because this is my channel. Some of you like it, some of you don't, but anyway, it's at the end of the video. I might do a Dyno Day thing. If you got to the end, code word Emblem. Put that in the comments, and I'll catch you on the next video, boys and girls. A wonderful time. Keep your friends close to you. Tell them you love them. See you soon. Bye bye.